from this matrix. Yeah, but you cannot have the rich soil. Even if you have the rich soil, if you don't receive the seed, nothing will happen.
That's not in the Tetris.
I mean,
It's thinking out of the box.
it's not of the matrix.
Because he said in the like this style. Okay. Kena trick, kena trick.
Yeah. In my paper, the seed equal to what is here. I struggle to write that. Sorry. Right. So if we don't listen to the word of God, if we don't understand it, doesn't matter what we do, cannot have the result. So how do we listen? How do we receive the word of God? How?
Read law.
Pray law.
Read Bible.
Read Bible law. Read Bible enough, meh? Go for mass law. Listen to what the father say law. Confession. And I think we take things for granted. Right? We take things for granted. If you open YouTube, there are a lot of talks from Father Max Smith, from Manfred, from Archbishop William Go. Everything is on the internet. And instead of choosing all this, we choose to watch other things, Netflix, whatever, Big Bang Theory. Right? Right? We distract ourselves. And instead of we try our best to listen, we don't even listen. Right? Okay. I want to move on to the next one. Can I do this? Yeah.
Take picture.
Unless you want to pay for me.
Hey, your phone very nice. Take video.
Huawei.
As I mentioned, I think most of the time we don't do this intentionally. Right? We don't fall into laziness intentionally. Nobody wants to be lazy. Well, anyone want to be lazy? No, I don't think anyone wants to be lazy. What we want is we want to distract ourselves. Right? We distract ourselves so much that we don't do what we're supposed to do. Right?
Yeah, afraid and concept.
Yeah, we are afraid. So that's why we need to have a battle plan. Because it's fighting against the temptation, the challenges of the world. We need to have a battle plan. What is our battle plan?
4332.
So much for us there.
What is
Because
it?
this chart too much.
What is our battle plan? What do you do, guys? Your battle plan.
Word of God.
What do you do with word of God?
Put in the battle.
Blood and dreams.
The battle plan, the concept is whatever that we can do to help us to remove all this. Whatever that is straying us away from God, right? That whatever that is distracting us from the word of God, from listening to the word of God, from removing all this, right? So I want to talk a bit about prayer because again, without the relationship with God, it's very difficult to do the rest, right? So I want to share with you this examen. Anyone familiar about examen? No? One person only? 2, 3? Anyone do examen?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Still do they do other things.
Okay. The examen is basically just to examine what happened in our day-to-day, to analyze it. Where is God moving in our life? Where is God is not present in our life. when is the time, what is the activity that we can say I do it out of my spiritual freedom, right? When is the time that the activity I would say I do it not out of spiritual freedom. That means I do it out of anger, I do it out of lust, I do it out of competitiveness, right? I do it out of the spirit of the flesh, spirit of the flesh, right? So there are a few steps to do examine. First step is to ask for clarity. To ask God to inspire us, to open our hearts to see, right? To see the small little things that sometimes we don't realize. The second step is to give thanks. Give thanks for the good things that happened to me today. Give thanks for enabling me to do things out of love. Right? The third one is to review the day. Usually the third one and the fourth one I do it together. Name the faults. Name the faults. What is our failure today? What is the thing that we do out of, not out of love, but out of anger, no, out of pride, out of self-centeredness? And the fifth one is resolution. All these are important, but what we tend to do is we don't do this one. Now listening to the word of God is interesting. Go to seminar, then the father is inspiring them. Oh, the word of God so empowering, and so on and so forth. But like what? When we come into the real life, we don't have any resolutions. We don't have a battle plan. Right? So I want to share to you the battle plan. Right? As I mentioned, I don't think we do this intentionally. But it's just that we don't put it in our mindset. Right? So the temptation of doing all this usually when we are triggered and we have we are in negative emotional state. Right? When you are what? Lonely, angry, stress, tired, oh, hungry, hungry is not an emotional state, that's physical state.
Hungry man, angry man.
When you are tired, it's very easy to just, I earned it today. I want to watch Netflix. I want to watch whatever shows that entertain me today. I want to scroll Facebook for hours because I earned it. I've been working from 9 to 6. Right? If you understand, if you feel angry, it's very easy to just blast it out to other people. And if you feel lonely in your room, nothing to do, it's very easy to just do whatever you want to do. Lastly, when you are bored, you just want to distract yourself. And because of this, there are certain activities that we do that will directly lead us into setback. And so, I learned about this. What we call is sobriety plan. Because what actually happened with all this is because we are addicted to this. We cannot stop it. But we don't have control. We don't have any battle plan. So we need to be sober, so that we don't fall into the setback. Right? Sobriety plan is setback. You need to identify what are the setbacks. For example, the setbacks is I watch Netflix too long that I don't pray, or I gossip that I don't respect my boss anymore. Right? Setback is whatever failure that you have in going closer to God. Right? Then in the second circle is unhealthy behavior. This is what we do because we feel the trigger. Then, because we do this, it is directly go to the setback. Because I'm tired today, I'm going to watch Netflix. And we don't control it. This is the trigger is tired. The unhealthy behavior is to watch Netflix. The setback is I don't pray today. I don't have enough sleep last night because I was Netflix so bad that I finished the whole series on
Netflix.
Then I feel tired. In the morning I don't have enough sleep. Right? So what I do is that I go to the toilet and I fall asleep. Take MC. Right? So we need to have the battle plan, the healthy behavior.
The Netflix type.
What are the behavior that when you feel the trigger, that you encounter the trigger, when you do this, it will not fall further to setback. Can you give an example?
Exercise.
Exercise, how does it relate?
If you run, then you will not feel lonely. Because you feel tired.
Feel tired, you will go to Netflix, right?
When you feel tired, you got no energy, you sleep.
Yeah, that's physical
Feel tired,
brain.
the Netflix.
It's true.
Okay,
Sometimes the tiredness that we experience is emotional tired. Not the
Not the physical.
physical. When we're physical tired, we just
Boom.
It can be exercise. What else?
Instead of Netflix, you watch Spider-Man.
Father Mike. But it can be the case also that you watch Father Mike for hours that you don't pray. At the end of the day, you still need to have that conversation with God.
You play other mic.
Yeah. It could be that your healthy behavior is you watch one video of Father Mike, then you use this video for your right? For your mental prayer. Okay. Or if you really feel stressed, okay, I watch Netflix, but just 2 episodes. Just 2 episodes.
It's too movie.
Is it like unhealthy behavior is like to have someone to support, like to remind you to do, like for example, like to Netflix, then need to have someone to control, like
I
compare.
think you can have the buddy system, maybe just create a buddy system. So, like,
So what? Yeah. Sorry.
no, I'm saying just like maybe you guys can partner out, like, you know, what is the things that I want to create, then I want somebody to hold me accountable. If I'm not doing it, then my friend maybe will, you know, just like send a way to remind, send the reminding, and so just like keep watch each other so that you know what we want to create. We can
Yeah, it's very good idea.
Fixed sleeping time.
Concretely, you can meet someone once a week from 8 to 9. Or 8 to 10. Or 8 to 9. It's very good idea. Anything else?
Fixed sleeping time.
Sleeping fix a sleeping time. Very good. Make it in the calendar, put it in the alarm, right? That's what I do. If you don't put it in the alarm, how do you remember? Your temptation becomes a snowball already. It's very difficult to overcome it. Right? So this healthy behavior, we can think of 4 aspects. Spiritual. Maybe spiritual, I will set a time for God, just for God. Maybe when I wake up, 7 o'clock, just 15 minutes, I just give thanks to God. Then maybe at night, I will set it 8:30 to 9:30 after my dinner. Or 8:30 to 9. I'll just pray. I'll just put it in my calendar, I will pray at the night. Nobody will disturb me. Right? Spiritual. Or you can put also physical. Right? Don't eat too much. Because when you eat too much, when you go to a buffet restaurant,
Don't go.
after you go to the buffet restaurant, you don't want to do anything anymore, right? You just want to doze off it. Don't eat too much. Go for exercise. Our body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. Can be also emotional. Emotional. What does it mean with emotional? To deal with our emotion, like what Jason did. When we feel something not right, we quickly settle it. Right? People always say about work-life balance, but when I went for Awaken, Bishop says we shouldn't follow work-life balance. There's no such thing as work-life balance. Because what work-life balance do is to segregate things. Right? My work life is my work life, 9 to 6. After that, don't disturb me. I will have my personal life. After that, I will have my prayer life. And all these things are separate. But in fact, you cannot have that. When you are being scolded in your work, it will affect your personal life. When you bring this to home, you are angry. The first thing you want to do is whatever that can calm you down. If you can settle with your emotional, then it's good. If not, I see my wife, then I'll just, oh, you never approach me, I just come from home, right? No, it doesn't happen.
Or the other way around, your wife scold you.
Yeah. She's coming back from the retreat. Maybe she will ask me, why you never sweep and mop the floor? So we need to deal with the emotional. That means whatever in our work, we try to bring it to the Lord. Let it go. If you are quarreling at home with your parents or with your best friend, then we cannot concentrate also at work. So we need to deal with emotional. How to deal with emotional? Yeah, you can find a accountability partner, find a spiritual director. It brings to the relation. Talk to someone. Be committed to them. You cannot just talk like you're married. Why? Because it will create the mentality of using that person. Journey with them. Journey with the person. Get to know that people. Maybe what you struggle, he or she also struggle. Then from there you can start to strengthen each other. So, identify. It's not just limited to this. It can be other emotional state too. Sadness, whatever. Then you try to see what is your setback. You don't need to start from all these things. Oh, okay, God, with God, I want to do this with work. No, you can start small, one by one, step by step. When it is a habit already, it's a snowball. It's very difficult. So you need to start from the weakest one. Because Saint Ignatius says, the evil will attack the weakest. Anyone watch Harry Potter?
Yes.
Watch Harry Potter?
Which movies?
When I don't know what's the battle called. Is it the Battle of the Hogwarts? When Voldemort and his gang attack the Hogwarts?
Yes.
Right? He didn't attack the front door. You realize? He attacked the back door. Where only Neville Longbottom there, right? Why? Because there's only one Neville Longbottom. It's easy to infiltrate the castle. The front gate, there are soldiers of bricks and stones and whatever it is, right? Yeah, that's the mindset of the evil also. He knows where is the weakest part of our life, and he will attack it there. Now once you improve on this weakest point, then you move on to the next weakest point. And how to do this? Examine. For me, it's examine. Maybe for you guys have different thing, but most important thing, do a resolution. For me, examine is very important because when I name the faults, I also ask for forgiveness from God. I also ask for the grace again to do it tomorrow better. And I think, oh, actually, what's the trigger just now? Why it happened so fast? I didn't realize it. I fall into temptation. suddenly I scold the person. What triggers me that I scold the person? What did he say or she say that offended me suddenly that I scold that person? Oh, that's the trigger. What is the unhealthy behavior that I do? Right. For me, examine is helping out. But if you have Lexio Divina or whatever way, most important is to have resolution. If you don't have resolution, it's the same as you don't have a better time. You don't know what to do. You don't know what is your healthy behavior. Then you don't know what to do. And most of the time, it's not that we don't want to do the healthy behavior, but we don't know the healthy behavior. When we don't know, it will just straight. It's a highway directly to the city. When you have negative thoughts, right? Do you remember how it comes? No. And suddenly you have negative thoughts, then you just become angry, you just become sad, do whatever you want to do. You cannot control it. But if you try to plan this, sobriety plan, then you will remember, oh, the next time I'll do this. Then you do assignment. You remember, oh, just now, how it happened is like this. Next time, I will do this. I will do this healthy behavior. When I'm tired, instead of watching Netflix, I will sleep. Most of the time, we sin or we fall to the setback because we don't do what we're supposed to do. When we're supposed to rest, we don't rest. But we watch Netflix. It's just a distraction. We play games. We watch YouTube, Facebook for hours, Instagram, whatever. Right? This is a distraction. It's not rest. That is just to let go of everything. I think those who went for the spirituality of rest last month, right? I think they shared that. Right? Can you share what happened there? Maybe for other times. I overshoot.
It's time to rest.
What's trigger?
And your phone.
Stress and
Name the fall.
But it's okay.
You go so fast.
Doesn't matter. Detach me. Detach me. Okay. Just a short one. So on this, yeah, I went for LIC in 2008, 2009. From that point, it changed my life. I want to be as much as possible to offer my life to God, right? Do all the service, become the core team, become the vice coordinator, come to emails, serve in emails, blah 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 blah. Do so many things. But I realized that I still have that rocky ground in my life. What I'm struggling with, anger, with pride, with self-centeredness, right? And it's difficult. Every time I hear about a gospel saying that, there is one reading about whatever you do, try to be at peace with everyone. Don't make hoo-ha. And I always find it difficult to do this. I find it difficult to accept this. Because there is another reading that says Jesus was angry and he flipped the table. Why can't I flip the table? It's difficult for me. Right? And it not only affect my work, like my ministry, the way I do works in my office. When there's something doesn't go to according to what I want to go, then I will very irritated. Then I will become angry. That's also because of myself. Right? Not only that, in my relationship with my wife also. You think I get married then everything is fine? No. Unfortunately. Right? Because of my self-centeredness, we serve together, I still can pray, but when we serve together, me and my wife, when we practice, we always quarrel. You can ask that. We always debate. Right? And it's not because we want to argue, you are wrong, I am right. No, it's because of our weakness. Right? It's because of she doesn't have the intention to hurt me. We are husband and wife. But it's just because the way she do it somehow offend me. And because I am sensitive I haven't detached myself from this sensitivity, then it becomes irritating. It can be as small as you are singing in the wrong tempo, please come to the tempo, right? Simple as that. We argue about it. And it's difficult because every time we want to practice, we need to reconcile again. We need she will cry first and stuff. Right. Emotionally, it's very challenging because we want to create a joyful praise and worship, but to have this kind of thing at the back of your mind. Like what you say, I need to make peace first with my wife. If not, how to make? And to be honest, when we fight, it's very tiring. It's very tiring. It's very tiring. It consumes time. It consumes energy. When we usually we practice at Friday, okay, so we fight. So Friday night we will sleep late because we need to reconcile. Then we continue our practice Saturday morning. Right. So then we don't have enough sleep. Right. So there's one day I joined again. This is the same story. I think this retreat really makes a great impact in my life. I joined the Opus Dei, the retreat. Then after that, it's just a normal retreat, so many talks. I don't have time to really reflect on it. Then when I go back, only I have time to reflect it. And somehow from that, the invitation to commit